All right, y'all, you're tuning into another episode of Make That Radio Show. Excuse me, I am your host, Andreas, and I have a special guest. We're actually at the new location for the Make That Radio Show. I have Miss Tunysha Holcomb. How you doing?
Hi.
She is a full-time entrepreneur, just learned multiple things, but one of her businesses is a Unique Treasures Mobile Beauty and Spa Service. She also does makeup, lip gloss, and she makes her own cosmetic products as well.
Yes.
Yeah, like a one-woman army.
Yes.
For everybody out there who's going to get to know you, give us a little background as far as like what inspired you to become an entrepreneur, and then also, are you the first one in your family that has pursued this entrepreneurship lifestyle or career full time?
Yes. Well, to answer your first question, me starting to be an entrepreneur was, I guess you can always say I always had a drive for always wanting my own, wanted to have my own, wanted to build my own. And the thing that turned me around to just actually going forth and doing what I love to do, I was a victim of domestic violence. So the father of my children shot me 3 times.
Oh, wow.
And this happened last year. And I mean, I never stopped pushing, even from there. Before, I was trying to get there, I was trying to do my thing, but you have things that block you, people that block you, people can tell you that you're not worth it, you can't do it, you're not going to be able to make it, it's not worth the time, it's not worth the money, it's not, work a job, get you a job so you can pay your bills.
Exactly, that's what we're programmed.
That's what we're programmed to believe, but that's not true. And ever since my incident happened, I have come out on top stronger than ever. So that is my main drive. And my main goal is to have my children a legacy and, show them entrepreneurship, that you can be in business for yourself. You can do it. There's nothing stopping you but you. Exactly. So I'm not going to let my inner me be my enemy. So I will keep pushing as long as I have to, even if it's 3, 4, 6 years, but who's to say if I won't be on top tomorrow? I never limit myself in everything that I do. So that part, that was my main thing with me getting, started in everything that I'm doing now.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry that you had to go through that experience and being shot. I couldn't even imagine how that feels. I've never been shot, but I do understand domestic violence because I've come from that as well. So I'm glad that you're not in that space anymore.
Right. Yes.
For you and for your children, because those demons right there are traumatic, and those shape the psyche, and it just changes you when you go through stuff like that. But I'm glad that you're out there pushing, you're on top. So it sounds like you're, as far as your immediate family, you're the first one to actually pursue something like this.
I am. Everybody else, my aunties and uncles, my mom, they all work at jobs, other places. But as far as having my own business, yes, I am.
Okay. So you've been doing it since, you said September 4th.
September 9th, yes.
But congratulations, by the way, for taking that leap. Because I think a lot of people, those fears that are rooted, and then there's other people's fears too that are imparted on us. That doesn't allow us to go out there and really, pursue things that we have a passion for. So you were telling me earlier, a few moments ago, that you was building up your clientele prior to leaving.
Yes.
So that's how you was able to jump into the Unique Treasures Mobile Beauty and Spa Service.
Yes.
Long name.
I know. I know. Yes, it's Unique Treasures Mobile Beauty and Spa Services. Yes.
Good, that's huge. So with that, so I can imagine that the spa part is that massages, things
that
like that.
Is manicures, pedicures, facials, body massages, feet massages, waxing, eyebrow waxing, lip waxing, chin waxing, Brazilian waxing, all of the good stuff.
And you're based in Warner Robins?
I am. I'm based in Warner
Travel
Robins,
all
and
over.
I do between Macon and Warner Robins.
Okay.
Yeah, for right now, that's what's convenient for me.
Yeah.
So I just go between Macon and Warner Robins.
Okay, so how has the reception of that been? Are people, really receptive to you?
They are. Because since September, like I said, since September 9th, I have not been needing or wanting anything. And so, it's kind of hard building up your clientele when you had one because you were, in a place where they were coming in consistently. But I mean, like I said, I'm good with people. I'm genuine. I'm down to earth, and I'm noble. I'm honest. So there's nothing that you can be okay around me, and I'm okay with that. It's just I pick and choose certain people because you're going to somebody's home, so you have to be safe and stuff like that. Then the incident that would happen, but other than that, I'm free. I feel good doing what I do.
That's good. So how's the community? Because our community, as far as receiving you and embracing you and supporting you, because I already know that the way that they, I'll say they or whatever, like I'm not part of the community, but I have a different mindset about things, right?
Yes.
You have a different mindset about things, especially being a full-time entrepreneur. So now you really get it, even if you didn't get it before. Now you got it now, as far as the way that you look at stuff. We would look at something like this as like a luxury type of thing, and don't necessarily see it as a necessity, taking care of ourselves. But then also, some people might think like, prices are too high, or
they're the same as the spot, actually cheaper. I do the same as spots, with the prices, but I do them like a few dollars cheaper. I mean, you're getting the same services as you would going into any spot. It's just at your home, and I come to you. Can't beat that. And then it's really good, so you can't really beat that.
Yeah.
But I mean, the clientele, I guess in our culture, we do tend to shy away from in our own community. But overall, I think it's been very embracing, actually, especially with my lip glosses and actually going to go do waxes and massages and stuff like that for people. I mean, they've been actually being supportive, actually, and I'm very grateful for that. I appreciate that. If I don't appreciate anything, so I try to tell people thank you all the time, and just keep giving back into what's being given back into me. Even if it's just, I can't use you, but I can, push you towards somebody who can, because one person will know two people that you didn't know at all. So I'm thankful for that part.
Okay. So how was it, like, I guess, getting into cosmetics and making your own lip gloss? Because I know a girl that's in Atlanta. I met her, and I've done like some ads with her, and she makes lip glosses as well. And they're like vegan friendly, so I can imagine yours are probably similar.
They are, but they're, like I said, my mind is creative. I think outside the box. My thing is I would like to go into a store to see something different and unique that I know nobody else is gonna have, which reminds me of a boutique. You can go to different boutiques, they're not gonna all have the same thing. Each thing is gonna be different. Each gloss is different. It has glitter in it that's different. I can put your name in it that's different. There are flowers in it that's different. They're different scented. They're honey infused. So I try to use like natural things to put in them. Other than that, I mean, it don't get no better than that.
So do you have a storefront for that particular part online? Or
I don't have it. When I say I'm just starting, I don't have any of that. I push myself to wake up every morning to create posts or movies of my own. I may take a background and then I may just add some stuff in it and then post it. And I try to do that probably at least 6 times a day on all my social media streams. At least morning, noon, and night. I put this post up there. I wait 2-3 hours later and I post something else. I keep posting and putting stuff up, and I get responses back. I just, like I said, it's moving slow, but it's moving at a steady pace. It's very good. And then I try to find other loopholes. What can I do if I don't have a website? I can go to different apps or look up different things to see where can I post my things for free. And if I do that, then I know they're going to take their percentage or whatever, but it's not a big percentage. So if my lip glosses are $5, I make $4.50, they take 50 cents, I'm okay with that. I still made profit. And then if I have people that's buying, that's still good money. So I just keep on making my product, because by you pouring into me, it's helping me do what I do. So when you pour into me, I make my product, I have things to dish out to make a whole new set of some things. So I try to think of all different types of streams and way on how I can get my business pushed out there and people buying and consumers and clients and loyal customers and clients.
So have you been able to start vending yet then? Have you started that?
One time. I just did that recently. And on my behalf, somebody else had paid for it for me to be there, and I mean, it excited me. I'm just excited, and I keep telling myself I feel so excited, and I don't even know why. Why? Because you're doing you, so there's no other better feeling than doing you. Like, that's an exciting feeling. I'm excited every day I wake up. I'm excited for a new adventure, to meet somebody new, to have a new clientele. There's not one dull moment. You know, sometimes I may get a little blockage, but I still don't let it stop me. I think when that blockage comes, that is the time that you're supposed to go even harder in what you're doing, because everybody, you know, has that, you know. But other than that, I mean, I had that one experience, and it was liberating. I really felt good being in that setting, because I felt like I should be here. I should have been there.
Was it here in the Middle Georgia area, or was it?
It was in Macon. Okay. Yeah, I think it was called the Ballroom. It was next to the indoor flea market. And that's where they hosted it at, and I had a blast. I had a blast.
That's great. So because I know you being full-time, you learn every day, and you go through trials and tribulations every day, every week, every hour. So what have you been able to learn thus far, or like what kind of pitfalls have you been able to either avoid or been able to hurl through?
I think my main thing in jumping into business is what to avoid. My biggest thing is discouragement. Because you can see somebody else doing what you're doing, but that product is not made from you. It's not you. It's not customized by you. Everything that you do is customized for you. So just because I may see, you know, her lip gloss look extra saucy. She got it, it's all glazed, and I can't get mine like that. What am I missing? What am I doing? But then you find your own lane and you stick to it. Because I can see, and I see so many. I can go down my timeline, I'm like, dang, she got some cute gloss. Her glosses is cute. Maybe I need to get in my kitchen and start whipping back up my stuff so I can have my own inspiration. You are you, and what's for you will be for you. Don't get it discouraged, because that's been my biggest thing. Because like I said, I see a lot of things, and I just be like, her stuff looks so much better than mine. She has a website. Oh, she has this, she has that. And it's hard because I don't have a website, and I just be like, but my stuff is so much better. Why I don't have a lot of people all flocking all over me? And then I'm just like,
well, you know, you're still young in the game, right? And then I'm like, you're building. You know, you'll get to the website point. You'll get to the point where, you know, your presentation to customers will attract more people. So, you know, like you said though, just stay in the game.
Yeah.
I think like my definition of success is what you are right now, right? You're winning because you're being paid for something you love to do.
Yes.
That's success to me.
Yes.
It's not a financial number. It's not like having all these material things. Your time is more valuable than money. You're able to wake up every day, draw inspiration from things, go out there and do what you want to do, what you love to do.
Yes.
Everybody doesn't have that. But then also I tell people that failure is not doing something and not meeting your goals. Failure is not trying at all. So if you never want to jump out there and get it, then yes, I would say that's a failure.
Yes.
But to go out there and like say if you wanted to have, $250 in sales or whatever in a week, and you got to 175.
That's just my little goal. I make little goals. I write everything down. I make little goals. I say, well, even if I just
products that now seem like failure to me, and then sales goal. So like I was using an example, like say if your sales goal was 250 and you only did 175, to me that's not a failure.
No, it's not. You made your goal. I mean, you accomplished. You didn't.
You didn't make your goal, but to me, it's still progress. Though.
Yeah,
so
it's
not
an
a failure.
accomplishment.
It's just a goal that wasn't met.
Right.
So then you just retweak or whatever, or you go hard to get that goal.
Right.
But yeah, a lot of people, their outlook on entrepreneurship, just not being able to do stuff. 'Cause I'm sure you've had naysayers and things like that. When you was telling them and expressing your vision for what you want to accomplish, they're like, "Oh, that never worked," and things like that.
But that's why it's your vision, because everybody is not gonna understand that. Like I have little goals, even if it's just waking up, and I have stood out on the corner with a sign. I'm talking waving it in the air, shouting to the top of my lungs, "I got lip glosses! I got lip gloss!" Even if I didn't make nothing that day, I still got out there and I pushed my own business.
Exactly.
So I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. See, your mentality is gonna allow you to win. I can see it. Other people, they start a business, they're not as passionate, or they don't understand that you just keep going. No matter what the results are, you keep going. It's the consistency
Right.
that will get you to the place where you build that brand. And people are like, you know what? I'm gonna start shopping them because I tell people this all the time. Like when you build something, you'll have those who see what you're doing, but they're not going to support like financially. They want to make sure that the relationship is going to be there and it's still be intact. So they might not buy nothing from you until 6 months from now or to a year from now,
Right.
because they see that you're being consistent. You got some who'll jump out there and they'll support you automatically. And then you got some that'll just wait. They'll be like the late adopters, like marketing terms that we call them. They'll finally come around or whatever.
It's true.
So it's about staying out there, being consistent, pushing your brand, doing like a lot of other stuff. So you have to wear many hats, right? What do you enjoy the most in all your endeavors and the different titles and hats that you have to do? My kids, I have my kids in my interviews or whatever, so like holding my baby, so it doesn't bother me. So what do you enjoy the most, and then what do you enjoy the least?
The thing I enjoy the most is I'm a people's person. I like coming across people, genuine people, supportive people, people that push, pray, they love, because I'm a talker, so I'm a very people's person, But my main thing is like I don't know. It's so many things, but just having the drive to wake up to do what I enjoy doing.
Mm-hmm.
I think just making them lip glosses. That's my biggest thing. I really love doing that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not I'm sitting there, what am I just gonna do so I can get some money? It's not It's not a hustle.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this is about to be my life. This is what I want that's going to build me an empire. This is what I want to see in the stores when I go into Ulta, when I go into Walmart, when I go into CVS or Walgreens. I want it to be one of those.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, if I couldn't think any higher, I'm not going to limit myself. If I feel like I can go further, I want to go further. If I feel like I can think outside that box, I want to be outside that box. So I enjoy doing what I do.
Okay. So even though you've been full-time since September, I know you've had prior stuff for that, like part-time and things. So what have you accomplished thus far in 2019 that you had set out to accomplish?
Starting my own business. because I was working, but like I said, my incident had occurred last October 31st. So I wasn't doing, I could not walk, I could not talk.
Oh, wow.
And I'm deaf in my left ear because of what happened. So, like I said, I was in the hospital. I told my mom, because I make wigs, I make units, I do all of that good stuff. And I told her, I was just like, Mom, I'm ready to jump back in, go back to school because I'm in school for cosmetology. Okay. So I was just like, Mom, I'm ready to go back to school. I'm ready to make me some wigs. And she was like, girl, you're not even out the hospital yet. What is wrong with you? I said, I want to get back to being me. I need to do some things. There's people that I gotta meet, places I gotta go, things I want to see, stuff I want to have. I need to be busy. And she was just like, you need to sit down. You need to sit down. I told her it's not no sitting down. It's only up from here. I'm only going up from here. I got all the things that was keeping me and blocking me and stopping me from getting to this point gone. So the only place is up from here. I don't have all the negativity and the, putting you down and you can't do it and all the backlash. I don't have that.
So are you able to network with other fellow entrepreneurs, especially the ones that are full-time?
No, I have not gotten a chance to have that opportunity, but it's coming. Yeah, besides you, yourself, So this is an opportunity. I didn't want to miss this opportunity. Each opportunity that is given to me is a blessing from God in this situation, because I know in my last situation, like I said, if I still would have been in that space of negativity or with that person, I would not have been able to have the permission to be here. So, that alone, like I said, it's only up from here. I take every good, positive, thing that comes my way and I use it to my advantage, because that's how you get from one place to another. And that to me is a big thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna open up your network for you, and put you in contact with a lot of different people and different events that go on, whether it be here, Warner Robins, whatever, all over the place. But excuse me. How has social media impacted? Because I know, and this is like a redundant question, or whatever, but I just want the people out there who's viewing this to get it and see how important social media is, and being consistent, like you said, posting 6 times a day. How has that impacted your business?
Tremendously. Because social media is free. Use it to your advantage for all the positive things you need or you want. That way you can get that positive feedback back. The more